Like the next 15 minutes here, I'm gonna set the stage for future conversations here, because back to the white privilege part of this and what happened to you, when we talked before arranging this, like, it really comes back to like some old sayings that we've all heard. I don't care whether you go up in a black neighborhood or white neighborhood. Sometime in your life, somebody said, "So you know."
Yeah.
So you, and from the time my kids could understand English, I said, "So you know, meet as many people as you can. So you know, meet as many people as you can." And people go, "Well, that's not right." And I go, "Yeah, but." So you and me and your son, we're walking down the street somewhere, right? And all of a sudden, this car comes screaming down the street, and it's out of control, and it's coming right at me and your son, and you've got time to grab one person. Who you reaching for?
Grab my son.
Damn straight, I would too. You reflexively take care of the people who are close to you,
Yep.
and the people who are part of
Your
that
group,
you
your
know,
rapport,
that
right.
you know about, you know them, and then because it's, and I probably need to bring a psychotherapist, someone here to teach me all this, but somewhere deep down inside, it's like just reflexive, and so your point, you have no idea in your situation going for that job. Who did this guy know? Is it just that that he's white? It might be. Maybe there's a racist there working at the department going, "Well, I'm gonna bring this Lester guy in here, and I got 2 jobs, but I'm gonna kick this guy up here."
Right.
Because either I know his dad, or I know his uncle, or because I'm white and he's white. It could be any of that stuff. And the problem for poor white kids like me, inner city African American terms like that, you don't know anybody.
Right.
There's nobody out there looking,
Right.
nobody out there with the financial and the political clout looking to be your mentor or mine.
Exactly. Yep.
And it makes our mountain, where those kids, their mountain is that steep, ours is like that.
Exactly. Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you're black, it's like that.
Yep. And the angle you got it. If you don't work hard, it's going to stay there or get worse. It's never going to come down because you're not.
Put a little-
Like I heard you say earlier, you said about your son, like he knows so many people that when he went on this trip, he stayed at a hotel at no times because it's who he knew.
Right. Everywhere he went, there's some place to stay. Because he built relationships.
Right.
And that's kind of the point of this. You know, you and I have had a cyber relationship. It's becoming personal now. Is you need to build relationships. You need to sit down and talk with people that aren't like you. Because I don't know what it's like growing up as a kid in PG County.
Right.
I don't know. I will never know what it's like to be driving in my car, see a cop slide in behind me, and have to worry about what's going to happen because I'm black. I ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
And I mean, I literally, Lester grew up in a town where everybody knew everybody.
Okay.
The cops, we had both white and black cops on the local police force, and I think the size of the town, I think there might have been 8 cops total in the town. But the black cops on the force, my father and my uncles went to school with them, you know?
Right.
So like, when one of them pulled us over, and they did,
Right.
and they caught us on stuff we weren't supposed to do, they'd be like, "Look, dumbass.
Right.
Get your ass home. I don't want to see you out on the streets anymore tonight. If I
Right.
catch you with beer again,
Right.
I'm going to tell your parents,
Right.
blah, blah, blah." And that's that.
Right.
And that's the way it was.
Right.
And it, I feel really lucky because it didn't matter what color you were. They all knew each other.
Right.
And then I knew that same black cop was going to see my father and my uncle at a local bar later on that week and go,
Yeah.
"You know what your dumbass son was doing this week?"
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it wasn't anything racial about it.
Right.